All right, all right, so who am I talking to? Whom? Did I use that right the first time ever?
Don't ask me that. Don't ask him that.
Whom am I talking to?
To whom?
To whom?
Am I speaking with? That sounds about white.
All right, so I got Chalee and what's your name again?
Sir Londo.
Sir Londo. Where does Londo come from?
I'm trying to understand why you're saying it's Londo and it's Londo.
No one has ever said it Londo ever.
I know, and that's kind of making me mad. I don't care.
I mean, well, you don't say London. You say London.
Thank you.
Why are you defending him?
I was about to backtrack my name.
I'm trying to figure out why you're the only one.
My name is Chalee Jr. too. Just put that on record.
Speaking with Chalee Jr. and Chris Londo.
There you go.
Was that good enough?
It's Sir Londo.
First time I met y'all was it when you guys came to my place?
Huh?
First time I met y'all. Oh, we was at the. We had a meeting.
Yeah, we had that meeting.
We had the meeting. Oh, at the Ventura Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, we were up at the that other little spot, like right on top of the harbor. I think that's what I meant.
What's it called? It's called
Bang Bros. Shit.
It's called Brophy Brothers.
That's not that at all. What's it called? Brophy Bros.
Brophy Brothers.
It's called Brophy Bros.
And what was y'all goal for that meeting? Why did we all meet up?
I was honestly just going in there to size up on all y'all. I'm like, well, I'm funnier than all these motherfuckers. That's really why I went in there.
I just gained the network because I had just moved here, so I'm always on some positive shit.
Yeah. No, I was on some serious competitors. Is that Jimmy Fredette?
Fredette. Yeah, he actually
shooting in the summer league.
How about you don't pronounce nothing else tonight?
I just say the nigga name. Fredette. What did I say?
No, not Fernet. It's Fredette.
It's tomato, bro. I'm from California. Where we come from, we say wherever.
Where in California you from?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles is a big ass place.
What?
Los Angeles is a big ass place.
Inglewood, Culver City, Ladera Heights.
So you were born in Inglewood?
I was born in Santa Monica.
You were born in Santa Monica. Okay.
I lived in Inglewood, and then I moved to Ladera Heights. Started making a little money for my family. My mom was, and then I moved to Thousand Oaks amongst Jimmy Fredette. You know what I'm saying?
So what's it like growing up in LA, like around all these stars, what I'm not used to? Like you say,
what are you talking about, sir?
You say you were like famous as a kid.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I knew a lot of famous people as a kid.
You say you was in like one of the Twisted videos.
Were you really?
No.
Oh,
the fuck video Twisted got with kids in?
Daddy?
Is that a song?
Yeah. Oh, Wet. It's called Wet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's called Wet.
Wet Daddy?
No.
I hope you wasn't in that video. You need to get you a Me Too
I was
case
one of the kids singers on one of the songs.
Okay, that was
you was a singer on what song?
Hopeful. You seen the movie Coach Carter?
Yeah.
You know the last scene, they lost. Mm-hmm. And that song that I was playing at that time with Faith Evans?
Yeah.
I'm on that song.
Why do you keep that from us?
Thank you.
Because I've done some
you
shit.
share so much dumb shit.
Like, I don't know, nigga. I sang on the Proud Family.
You
feel me?
You were one of the backup singers?
Not on the theme song. For one of the episodes. Which one? It was when they were playing the fucking the game. Oh, am I allowed to?
We've been cussing.
Okay. Shut up, nigga. The She Got Game episode. They were doing a lot of sports and shit in that episode. I don't know what it's called.
How do you?
I think it's called She Got Game.
So what in your life? How did you get to the point where you're chopping it up with Twista and in the Proud Family? What are you?
Twista wasn't there. All of his shit was done.
You know what the fuck I'm asking, Chris?
What is your question, sir?
How did you get involved?
Oh, how did I get started? Oh, because my mom's a singer.
Okay.
And so she started singing.
Your mom used to sing gangster rap background music?
What'd you say?
Your mom used to sing gangster
No, but she only got signed by Eazy-E.
What?
She only got signed by Eazy-E for singing.
And then he got sick?
No, my mom didn't take the deal.
Thank God.
My mom didn't take the deal. She didn't feel right about the deal. They couldn't come up with a agreement that she liked or some shit.
What, that she wasn't goddamn mysteriously getting up? Conspiracy type shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Good shit, mama. Good shit.
Charles,
Yeah.
speaking of Hollywood, Florida.
I'm not from Hollywood, Florida. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. Even though it is a Hollywood. Duval County, Alabama.
How did you end up out in California, man?
By way of military.
Great story.
No, but no. I mean, I had options, but being that I was just delving into entertainment and comedy, I seen that there was a way to get close to LA. So
That was you. That was your game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about the Briggs.
there's really nothing you can tell about the brig.
That was such an interesting
You
story.
really got to go to the brig and like be in the ready to talk about it. I mean, military got to jail. I mean, that's what it is.
I don't know why that's new. That's new information to me. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Jail for goddamn military people. You go in there and do your time. If it was fucked up enough, when you get out of there, you do time out in civilian world.
So did you want to act, or was comedy was the thing?
All of it. Yeah, I want to act.
So when did you decide
Asking like
that entertainment was your way? Because I do understand when you were a youth, you were an athlete. Mm-hmm. Am I correct? Mm-hmm. Football is that.
I
You
did
played
like-
for the Rams.
I did a lot. But stop.
Right?
No.
So you were doing sports, and I know football is big in Florida, where you are from.
Is this your?
I wasn't
voice or
big in
your
that.
white voice?
I wasn't big in that. I ain't had the grades for that. I ain't had the grades to stay on the
You had
team.
grades.
Yeah, you know, in high school you gotta have grades to stay on the team. I never had the grades to stay on the team in basketball and football. So
You have to have the grades for basketball too. Same shit. No,
I said for basketball and football.
Yeah.
Were you nice at sports?
Was I nice? Was I nice, bro?
I don't know about back then.
Did so you played high school hoops, right?
Basketball.
Hey.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. What is comedy to you? Are you asking me?
No, we just got to Chalee's childhood.
Yeah. Let me finish my damn question.
Oh,
Don't ask me about the bridge.
So when for you?
Why is it win?
For you?
Yeah.
No, bro. So, cause you were doing the sports. You say you didn't have the grades.
by the way.
I did everything. I did everything.
You
yeah.
say you did everything. You say you did a little something for the neighborhood and everything. And then you went to the military. So, but you're telling me you wanted to do entertainment. Did you understand that you wanted to do that once you got on the ship? Was it before the military?
I understand I could do that shit when I got on the ship.
Once you got on the ship.
Okay, so on the ship, it's nothing else to fucking do. So
Uh-huh.
I was on the carrier, which is the biggest ship that they have in the military, and you're out there on the water for maybe, so you can be out there for 6 months at a time before you can pull in.
Not to brag, but
Oh yeah, you didn't take military too.
Yeah, you know, but we do, you know what I'm saying? So once you're out there, you got to find stuff to kill time. You know, you got to find ways to have fun, entertain. So what they would do was put up a talent show. So whatever your talent was, singing, playing an instrument, if you got the shit on the ship or you got a talent that you can do on the ship, we would set it up. So what we have is what they call a hangar bay. Hangar bay is where you store all your aircrafts at, your helicopters and your jets. So they would clear the hangar bay out, put all the aircraft on the flight deck. So they would clear it out and make us a makeshift fucking stage. And they need somebody to host the goddamn comedy show. So, I mean, the talent show. So I was like, shit, I'll do it. Now, mind you, I never been in front of people, but I was always told, you know, I'm a clown, this, that, and the other. So I did that shit like the first time, and I'm just roasting people, you know, bringing on the next person, roasting people, bringing on that person. That's all I fucking know how to do. So after that, we had another one, you know, and they were like, hey, you know, do another one. Now there's nowhere else to go on the ship, so all these people are in front of you. So now, mind you, the carrier holds 5,000 people. So so at any given time, it's nothing else to do. So it's at least maybe 500 people down there watching you, you know, depending on who's working and who's off. So that's when I got comfortable being in front of a crowd. And then after that, I started doing the skits, the parodies for the Navy or whatever, and those started taking off. And then somebody
Hold up. So did you actually, like, during those times of the talent shows, did you actually see people that were like good?
I mean, no one did comedy.
Right.
It was another dude. He was an older cat. He was a little older than me. He had to be like his 40s, and you could tell he was a little bit more seasoned than me. And me and him co-hosted one time. Huh? You say what? What'd you say?
Oh shit, bring up the
What'd he say?
He said, "Hey, that's a lot older than you, isn't it?"
Oh, I was younger back then.
He was in his 40s.
Yeah, he was in his 40s then. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then he was in his 40s. I ain't even in my 40s yet. He was in his 40s then.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Close.
Chris, you had to your ass like bitch, I heard your knees cracking at the gym. Yes, nah.
So you got on the stage.
Yeah.
On the thing.
Okay, so I got on the stage, I got a feel for it, and then ended up leaving Japan. I was in Japan at the time. The ship was stationed in Japan. I ended up leaving Japan at the time.
Brad.
You was there too.
No, I'm just saying you.
Oh yeah, not at all.
Not Brad,
So,
but Japan. It's deadly.
Yeah, so then I started doing the military skits, and they took off, just like any other social media skit. I just did it, relating to the military. And then I seen this
You just
one.
posted them on Facebook? Like, did you have a game plan for them, or did you post
Nah.
Did you make 10 videos?
No, I made one, and I woke up the next morning. The time difference is different as hell. So I woke up the next morning, and my shit was up to like 22,000 views. And like back then, like 2015, 2016, like that's big for someone who's not even looking for that. And I had a whole bunch of friend requests. They're like, do another one. So
did you think you had made it when you had 22,000?
Oh yeah, you can tell me shit. Nah. I was still humble, but I was just shocked as hell. Like I was like, wow, crazy people like this shit. You know what I'm saying? So my fan base started growing.
In the Navy like Chalee shit. I knew who Chalee was before I had actually met him, because like I had seen all his videos. Like we would like be like, hey, you got another one? He's got another one, and we would always share them. And you would always hear like the older, higher up people like, I don't like him. He's unprofessional.
That's how the general sound.
That's like the higher
concerning.
up. Yeah, a lot of people are like
That's
that.
concerning.
And then you would think it'll be a lot of people like that, but then when I check my inbox and there's people that the same rank that don't like it, the same people telling you keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not crossing no lines. You know what I'm saying? You're being respectful. You just being relatable. Like you putting out the shit. Like you laughing at our pain type shit. So
Ryan, would you say that Chalee inspired you to do comedy? Would you
would.
go that far?
I would hope not. I would hope not.
You know, let me tell you, when
I would hope not.
Where were you when you first saw a Chalee video?
I was on the ship. I was doing what I do usually at work and playing on my phone, and then somebody had shared the video. The one I saw is Chalee was like talking about quarters, which quarters is like when you meet in the morning so they can put out all the info for the day.
Yeah.
And Chalee was making a video about how they put out the most ridiculous shit. It's like not important. Like, we're gonna stop selling black licorice at the store next week. Type shit. Like that video was the first one I saw him do, and I remember like I walked right into the mess decks. I showed all my friends. It's like, yo, look at this shit. And we was all sitting there laughing and watching.
That's crazy.
Would I say he inspired me to do comedy? No. Did he make me realize that I could do it while I was still in? Yeah. Because I remember when Chalee like posted, he had posted a flyer for a show in Virginia, and I saw that. And I remember telling my homeboy like, yo, like this dude's doing this shit. He's like still like same work as us. Yeah. And he was telling me like, oh man, yeah, someday, we could do whatever. Because we were talking about making films at the time. So it kind of made me realize like, yeah, you can do both. You can definitely grind while you're still in the military. So a lot of people let the military hold them back from like anything in life.
Yeah.
Anything.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like me personally, I ain't seen nobody doing that like Army, Navy, Air Force before I started doing it. I feel like I'm the holy grail for that. Yeah. Anybody else that came after me, if they had it, I didn't see it. Like, and then like once I started doing it, I seen a lot of people start doing that stuff, man. And then that's why I kind of that's why I ventured off into stand up, because I felt like they were biting off me. Not necessarily biting because everybody bites somewhat, but I wanted to be different. I didn't want to be that social media person that you can come see in person and they trash on stage. Right. So that's why I took off and ventured off and started doing stand up.
So you thought you was funny on stage because of what you did on Instagram.
No,
they say there's
no.
Instagram funny and then there's stage funny.
Hold on.
I just said
Okay.
I just said I didn't want to be that person who they come see in person. He's trash on stage. So I was about to say that's when I started doing open mics and started working on material.
Y'all ain't noticed this.
I tell y'all that all the time.
Charlie cut his beard and Chris cut his mustache.
He want to beat me so bad, like damn, he cut his beard. I gotta do something. I gotta do something to relate to what he doing, man. I gotta do something,
do
man.
a fusion dance to
You
make
just can't let me be, man. He just can't. He always gotta outdo me in some kind of way, man.
Motherfuckers looking like Common and shit.
Y'all are in the wrong bodies. Like, you want to be dark skinned so bad, and he want to be light skinned. Yeah, y'all are in the wrong bodies, to be honest.
That shit's funny.
I got a story too. So look, the
Is
first
this shit
time,
recording?
Yeah, it's all
That
recorded.
part?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need all of this.
the first time I met Charlie, I remember like I was like, "What the fuck is he doing in this open mic?" Like, and
Exactly.
I had walked up to him. I asked him for a picture. I think that picture's still on my Instagram.
Yeah.
And then like sometimes I think to myself like, if I would have known I'd be sitting right next to this dude all the time, I wouldn't have asked him for shit. I look like a fan the first day.
But see, man, I'm always like, even though people like literally get like real shit, people in the military sometimes they get starstruck when they see me. I be like, I got to go to the same meeting you got to go to in the morning.
Yeah.
And you like 2 ranks higher than me. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't realize it, but I just take it with a grain of salt, and I humble myself, and I appreciate I can bring them that laughter. So that's why I do what I do.
Hey, what's some of the craziest, like, because you have.
I got a question for you, sir. Why you
That's how bad I was at work. Hey, you gotta edit that picture into this video. They need to see that.
What is that?
It's a picture.
That's it.
I was
What the
advertising
fuck is
myself
even
as a
that,
stepfather. I got low in life. I realized I wasn't gonna get
I'm gonna put
nobody,
this on
so
the
I
bottom
decided.
That is true.
I decided to be a stepfather.
It says, and I quote, "Who needs a stepdad for their kids?" ?
Oh.
This was stamped February 13th, 2008.
Well, you in the right
day early.
So you knew you would live in Oxnard then, because that's all step parents out here. That's all it is. You knew you'd be out here.
That's hilarious.
Ox, were you a step parent? Cause you live in Oxnard, so by your logic, you're a stepdad.
Well,
Charles, Charles,
can we talk about this?
Charlie.
this is gonna be your most
Have
viewed
you-
podcast episode.
Have you like experienced like crazy super fans?
Yeah.
What do you do?
What was the question?
You asked the question.
What like have you come across like super fans and shit?
What? I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Start that shit all over again.
In person, I'm normally like at a show, so it's not too bad. So they don't act crazy, but my inbox would be stupid, like real, like retarded.
And what would be some of the things that are said in your inbox?
I don't know.
This is gonna be the best episode, I promise you.
I don't read them.
Okay.
I see. Once it start off crazy, I'll be like, oh man.
Once it starts off crazy, so you read the
read
example.
part of it.
So your DM is full of bolded letters. Is that what you're saying to me, sir? Feel free to plead the fifth.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
I ain't even gotta ask if this is sativa. I already know now, but the way you acted.
It is. Oh, so you've answered the super fans.
We're asking about
question.
you now. We're talking Crow, Londo.
Yeah. We're talking Chris.
What's the question?
First of all, where did Londo come from?
My middle name is London. People just started calling me Londo because I told them my name was Londo.
Okay.
You keep saying Londo and it's weird.
Yeah.
It's Londo.
He's
That's how I fucking say it, bro. Chris London. Chris Londo.
Why have you not corrected
Did you know he
a
was
single
on?
person?
Because I don't.
Did you know he was on the Proud Family?
He was on the Proud Family.
You see? No one knows this stuff.
Nobody needs to know that shit.
They don't have a set, bro.
Talk to him. Talk to
You was a
him.
voice actor on the Proud Family.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Who was you play?
No.
Oh, is he talking about how you look like old dude? Take the hat off and shit. What was that nigga's name? Orlando Brown played him. Orlando Brown.
That was him.
I was like,
No, he was a backup singer on the fucking Proud Family.
He was a backup singer on the Proud Family.
Yeah.
I'm interested
They
in
broke
roast
that church
system.
episode with Kirk Franklin. I remember
No.
that episode.
That was a cartoon, right?
my
Yeah.
fucking.
You never saw the Proud Family?
You know
Yeah,
what's
I know
fucking
what you're
weird?
talking
You know what's fucking weird? The creator of Proud Family was my basketball coach. before he made Proud Family. I was like, nigga, you my neighbor, cuz. So you was right there.
Were you nice at basketball? Were you did you think the league was you?
Of course.
You could ask this dude
Of
if
course.
he's nice at anything. He gonna tell you he nice at that shit.
Pinochle? You nice at Pinochle?
I don't know what pinochle is, but I'm pretty sure I'm nice at it.
No, it was dead ass. So like you were in the AAUs and all that stuff coming up.
I wasn't really in the AAUs because the resources that I had at that time was slim, so we didn't really know much about getting you into other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
No,
My family was more in the entertainment, so like
Right.
if I needed answers on that, we had answers.
Okay.
You know who to call.
Right.
But with the sports, my family wasn't in that realm.
Right.
So I didn't know who to call until I started getting to high school, and then we started finding out more stuff.
Who was your role model growing up?
As far as for what?
Life.
Londo Calrissian.
He's been sitting on that one for a minute. No, but did you like when you were younger and you still believe? You know, like when you're young, you have the twinkle in your eye and shit. You know, you still believe in shit. Did you have like a?
I don't believe nobody but the nigga that made this sauce. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Did you have
That
somebody
shit was so
that you
southern. I don't
looked
even know
up
what you
to?
said, and it was still funny.
Nah.
You didn't have no.
As far as basketball, like for some,
Light and life.
basketball.
You gotta get the
Jordan.
cup out your mouth.
Oh, my there's no Kobe without Jordan.
So you said who's better, LeBron or Michael then?
I don't like that
Why?
because I don't see LeBron as a Michael Jordan type.
How
I
do
see
you
him
see
as a
him?
Magic type. He can just shoot better. 6'9" fucking point guard. That's Magic Johnson.
So Michael is the GOAT.
I mean, of course, but the GOAT always changes.
You sure it's not Jeremy Lin?
That's a good one.
Jeremy Lund.
Why you doing my thing?
You're right. You're right. You can have it.
I like that.
Charles, did you like why was entertainment?
What this
something
nigga just
exciting
say?
for you? Charles,
He always call me Charles, man.
a second too.
He always call me that.
why was entertainment something that you wanted to get into so badly? The fact that you signed your life away to the military.
I got a question for you, bro.
I mean, I was in the streets, man. I signed my life away to the military. I ain't joined right out of school, so I had to do something positive.
Because you was growing up, you know, and all the crack in your neighborhood, and the struggle and oppression. You just had to escape, right?
Pretty much. I ain't saying I was the most hood person, but I did hood shit to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Charlie was the student in school that the teachers really believed in. Like,
Like I was, but I just kept failing them. I kept letting them down.
Charles.
They're the ones that you never always disappointed.
I kept letting them down, man. Every time.
You got a question, sir?
No. I don't want to ask the question anymore.
Thank you.
What the fuck's with the accent? This nigga went to London.
So why comedy for you?
Why comedy?
Yeah,
I
because
just fucking tried it, and I was like, oh shit.
when, how, why, when,
I tried it in 2016.
why? People always told you were funny or something.
I've always been a knucklehead because you watch Martin, you watch Will Smith, you watch Chris Tucker, Chris Rock.
You watch Will Smith do stand up?
No,
Okay.
I
I
just
wanted
watch.
to clarify that.
First of all,
No.
I respect him trying that. First
No,
of all.
I'm saying like if he's talking like back then, I'm like, when did he do that then?
We all watch fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Stop being an asshole, Ryan.
No, I'm not
We
gonna
get
stop
we
doing
getting
that.
somewhere right
Actually,
now.
now,
Opening
yeah,
up.
I see it completely. I know exactly who you are as a person now, and I know that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air shaped your whole fucking life. It all makes sense now. You see it too?
Why are you coming at my guests?
Just coming at him. I'm just saying, I get what he's saying.
I'm sorry for Dr. Laura over here. My bad.
Hey,
Your problem is all right. So
hey, yeah. So you watch Eddie Murphy and all of them. All that shit was cool, but I never thought about doing stand up. So I always like created something off of them in my everyday life.
Yeah.
Because I was always just wild and crazy kid, anyways.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
You was on Wild and Crazy Kids too?
What?
This nigga's been on everything. The fuck is
I know, yeah.
I wasn't on Wild and Crazy Kids.
That's not. First of all, it's not
I don't even know if that's
thing.
a real thing.
My
That's
man
not a
was
thing.
on Pee Wee's Playhouse before
Yes,
he was
it
born.
is. Wild and Crazy Kids. It was on
You're thinking of
Nickelodeon.
Wild and Out.
No, it was Wild and Crazy
I like Wild and
Kids.
Crazy
I'm older
Kids.
than y'all, man.
Well, he doesn't
Oh,
say
yeah,
Wild and
sorry.
Out. Well,
Wild and Out.
he is a
It's
deal.
called Wild and Crazy
You
Kids.
HR too
They had a
much.
song and all.
Wild and Out.
Out.
They're wilding.
How is it supposed to be said?
Wilding out. Wilding.
What did I
out.
say? It's all
Wilding
one word.
out.
Why comedy, Ox?
First of all, Chris didn't finish.
I don't think Chris actually has an answer at the end of this.
I
Was
forgot
it-
the question.
Why? Put down the sativa, man. I'm trying to do.
Yeah, man, give me that shit. What the
No,
fuck?
I'm
Look.
done with you.
2016.
Oh yeah.
46 Drive.
I went to a comedy show in Hollywood and they had an open mic.
14.
Who? But is it
I'm
you?
not sure.
Did someone say, "Hey, Chris, I dare you," or like, was this all on you?
Well, I went with some of my people and I like to be a little wild when I'm with my people. Like,
I couldn't tell.
you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't back down. I'm not ashamed of anything. So they was like, "Hey, yo, they got 3 minutes for you." I was like, "Bet, shit,
Right.
like shit, yeah, I'll go." I have nothing planned, but I had the whole room rocking.
You just talked for 3 minutes, and that's your comedy now. Like
That's my
you don't
comedy
ever.
room. I never have shit set up. I have shit set up, but I never have. I don't tell jokes. I just go up there and be fucking stupid.
The jelly slices.
That was a joke I wrote. My jelly slices.
Jealous.
Because sometimes I just think about subjects and I just start talking. Like,
I ain't hear the jealous like
you
you.
didn't hear about the jelly slices?
Yo, tell the jelly slices real
I'm
quick.
just saying, like,
Is it better than the knock knock joke?
It's and
No,
thousand,
no.
a thousand.
Not the 90s, man.
It's no, tonight was.
That
You
shit-
should
that
retire.
shit hit that, bro.
Tonight was
that
different.
shit hit tonight, bro.
You got
That
a
is
standing
literally
ovation
that
tonight.
shit was
Greatest,
there, bro. That
greatest
shit
joke
was there.
ever written. Tupac confirmed it, motherfuckers.
That shit hit.
Charlie.
Oh, so you are fucking with the salsa.
No, Charlie's fucking with the salsa. I had 2 bites of that damn salsa, and you refilled it, and then I still had no more.
Should I bring more salsa out?
Hey, when y'all check the tape, y'all gonna be talking and I'm gonna be eating the sausage the whole time.
Dry ass I didn't hear the joke, and I'm mad.
Yeah, comedy, yeah.
So, I want to know this story.
This was a good thing.
It's a great thing.
People used to be inspired by
I
this.
evaporate. That's why.
I think anybody watching this tonight will still be inspired because they've heard some great stories already with great takes, but they gotta laugh while they got to do it. Ox, why are you a hater, bro? My
So
homeboy
so
is
what we call them is goddamn C stories, like anybody in the military or.
Was you talking? It was him, wasn't it?
No, I'm just saying. I'm finna give some shit. I'm finna give
What's
some
happening
shit.
right
I'm finna
now?
give some
Nobody will
shit.
ever
If
know.
you listen, you understand what's going on.
Nobody will ever know why Adam started comedy now, bro.
I started coming. Some niggas can interrupt me when I'm explaining about goddamn
Because they
stuff.
gotta listen to me when I'm on stage.
That's exactly why I started comedy. You need to put an end to
People
this
won't
shit.
listen to me.
I'm about to defend Ox too. It's Ox from Oxnard.
I'm not
You
from
get it?
Oxnard. I'm not from Oxnard. You keep
I'm
saving.
eloquent.
How? So are you low on money right now, Chris? Why you keep saving that piece of gum, bro? Spit that. You have put it out. 8 more chips. Put it back in. Ask for more chips. Put it back out.
I have this.
Are you broke right now, bro?
I have this.
Get ready to go.
I have this super crazy conspiracy theory that y'all don't want Adam to talk. What's the purpose of this episode?
It's gonna be a bonus special episode.
It better be the whole damn clip too.
Oh, it is. It
I
is.
mean, you can do some editing.
No,
You gotta zoom in on niggas' faces because this shit's funny. I'll do it. I'll take care of it.
Ryan, why did you start comedy? It's my favorite story.
Like what?
You know, niggas was hating. Slick hating on me, you know.
No, what's the
And,
real
yo,
story?
I wanted people to know that I was that nigga. So,
Real
So,
story.
all right, let me tell my shit. Nah, so yeah, a lot of people know. About 2 years ago, I got real depressed. I was, it was sad nigga hours.
Did you
Extended.
just ask your question
He
yourself?
asked me the question.
thought he was just answering a random question he asked himself in his head. I was like, this nigga is answering.
With no mustache, you look like an anime villain, nigga. Like,
if I was like real like a big ass bodybuilder talking all that shit.
You that big ass bodybuilder, they come in, everybody's like, oh, he's scared. Nigga hit you on one hit and you dead, and they're like, oh shit, never mind.
How you go from depression to he looks like an anime? Come on, finish the story.
He was talking. So, yeah.
Hey. I saw you post a picture of you when you was younger in the Navy and you had that white hat on and shit. Nigga, you look like a skinny ass Jaden Smith and Karate Kid, bro.
That's his name on Instagram. Jaden Smith.
It literally says Jaden Smith parody account is my like bio.
Oh, that's just funny. I'm like, that nigga look like Jade. That nigga look like Jade.
Nobody else sees like Swiss Beats and
Swiss Beats is my biggest thing. Swiss Beats, Without a Beard, John Legend,
Digital Underground, Humpty Hump,
Shock G.
Shock G.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
And then so
You
after I
said
stopped fucking
John
that
Legend?
girl,
How you said John Legend?
so when I shave, people tell me I look like John Legend.
Who?
Everybody.
Fucking Ray Charles?
Ray Charles. He wouldn't know. He would probably tell me that I smell like John Legend.
And what does that smell like?
Chrissy Teigen. I'm never gonna get to be friends with them now. Anyways, yeah. So I got depressed and shit, and then I had to go to therapy. Side note: everybody go to therapy is dope. Anyways,
that's gonna be the name of this podcast.
Go to therapy is dope.
No, side note.
Side note.
All this has been a fucking side note.
Stop giving Chris any ideas for the rest of the night.
That's what you put on the bottle. Therapy is dope. Just have that shit running down.
So I was trying to explain to my therapist like how bad my life was, and she was laughing a lot,
right?
Because like just naturally, like me, like the way I was having a conversation with her, I was just sounding funny, and she was telling me like, I can't stop laughing. I think you should do stand-up comedy. And she actually like looked up
I think she was
if there were open mics. Nah, she wasn't. I wanted to make that awkward. So then, yeah, she actually sent me to an open mic, and I went and did it. Came back, told her like, yeah, it was a great time, and she's like, watch, you're gonna make friends now, and you're gonna just like have like this big blooming life, and you're gonna love comedy. And she was right, I do. Not as much as my main love, which is watching episodes of Seinfeld and not getting out of bed. Oh, and Cheesecake Factory.
That's what you came up with the Seinfeld joke at?
I really be watching Seinfeld.
I
believe it.
I figured you was telling
I believe
I'm mad that you say that with me in the room because I love Seinfeld.
I know that you love Seinfeld, but the thing is,
Poor
my Twitter is Black Costanza.
I celebrated Festivus last year.
bougie ass ox over here.
How am I bougie?
With
Eating
the-
all of my
watched
shit.
Seinfeld.
Shot glasses of cool water and shit. $2,500 apartment.
It's not 20. Why are you
Rolling in a brand new Honda.
Civic?
You know what I'm saying?
This nigga just Migos.
Calling it wilding out. Come down and change.
Close. I think any kid that used to say cha 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 when you sung happy birthday listens to the Migos. Yeah. Cha cha cha!
Man, I fucked my pinky up yesterday, bro.
Stop watching Pornhub. So look. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, me. So I started doing comedy.
XX.xn or something like that. What? It's a new one.
Charlie don't know the website. It's just his first suggestion. Nah, so yeah, I started doing comedy. I liked it because my whole life I wanted to be in entertainment as a scriptwriter, movie director. So I felt like it was also cool when I really started realizing like a lot of these people who were writers for TV shows or even big actors started as comedians, and once they got into that industry, they quit the comedy side of it. Would I quit? I don't know, probably.
When you learn how to do the D-boy shit?
The what shit?
The dancing, pop locking shit.
When I used to do that in high school, the Asian kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You was one of the Jabberwockers?
Yeah, no. So I was in high school. I didn't.
I seen you.
That shit surprised
I didn't have that many
I
friends.
seen you, bro.
Yeah, he was in Bombay doing that shit.
I seen it. I
Motherfucker
seen
did
it.
a pull-up with no pull-up bar. Feet left the ground and all. I said, what the fuck?
I didn't have a lot of friends, and we had the Asian club in the school had a dance crew, and I really liked what they was doing.
So how'd you join the Asian club?
I'm just saying, you
literally
learn how to
saying
do
it.
that shit. Like, I just feel like you got to be born with that shit, right?
Nah, you don't, cause like,
Man, please.
I'll tell you right now, like my homeboy Marcus, shout out to you, Marcus. He started. He was just saying, well, like he was, I can't do this, I can't do this. It was a struggle for him, but he danced like every day, hours every day. Like it's one of those things where you really got to put in the time if you want to learn certain stuff. So
I just feel like still like the mechanics to that shit, man. Like I can never do that shit that good, bro.
no, I mean you'll be surprised because like
I salute to everybody when I do that shit.
one of the craziest things I learned, like you can teach somebody how to do that like arm wave shit
Yeah.
in like an hour.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that's how I started doing that dancing shit. Sometimes, you know, when I'm like in my room alone or bored, I get up and I just, you know,
Do you?
gotta get some one
Hey,
time.
that's kind of smooth, bro.
And then I know it is. So then I sit down and then I'm like, all right, that was cool for like the 20 seconds, but let's get back into this episode of Ken's Convenience.
Yeah, what I'm getting at is like a lot of, just like you said,
It's
man,
getting
a lot of comedians, they weird, but they got like a lot of other fucking talent. Like I do a whole bunch of other shit too. You sing,
I don't want to hear about
Chris
you
you,
sang,
cut your
bro.
mustache off.
I don't want
You
to
know what I'm
hear
saying? You got a
about
lot
you,
of
bro.
other shit.
I rap a little bit.
Talk about me.
got a talent.
I mean, I just say what they were. I just say what they
You
were.
are obviously
I know I'm very talented. though.
insinuating that you would
Hey,
like someone to
You
ask you.
know, what I was getting at, people like Jamie Foxx, people like Eddie Murphy, those are like very talented people.
no, but that's not everybody though.
I'm saying like, no,
That's not everybody. That's
noticing
the elite though.
No, I'm noticing that though.
A lot of the
noticing?
comedians out here, I'll notice too, like they have
Like, they
another
do a
talent
lot of
that's
other
way
shit.
crazy.
A lot of the good
Like
comedians.
for example, like Chris, he sings. I can dance. I rap a little bit.
Thank you.
You know,
Oh,
Charlie.
I see you gotta be
he,
light-skinned to
he
get
do
your
the
point across
video
in this
shit,
room.
and then you know Adam.
I just said the
Adam-
same shit, and motherfucker look
Adam-
at me like I was goddamn Malcolm X.
I don't know if you
Anything
know this.
necessary to get my fucking point across in this bitch.
Adam used to be a
Damn.
stripper.
I said the same shit.
Adam was a stripper. What do you think, Beige Fantastic Comedy? You don't get that shit from nothing else. Well, you actually did. This isn't a joke.
This isn't a
Nigga,
joke.
what the fuck? I thought you was joking when you put that on Instagram. Oh my god.
I only did it for a small amount of
Bro,
time.
you a nurse and you used to strip? What type
I'm
of
not a
shit?
nurse, so that's the
They
thing.
used to wear the nursing outfit to the stripper events.
With the little shoes
I
on.
do anything they like.
Is
That's
that how
what
y'all
it is.
met?
Coming to the stage, the doctor. Adam comes out there. He throws his scrubs out.
Yeah, he mom pops
That
tacos.
Spider-Man, the cartoon one?
Yeah.
That new one?
Yeah.
Shit was good, bro.
It's not the new one.
Better than the one that just came out.
So
All right, let's talk about that. Hold up.
That shit is trash.
How was the new Spider-Man trash?
First of all, it looked like some Harry Potter shit with all this fucking a sorcerer with a globe on his fucking head. Looked like your fucking old fish tank. You
Why?
dirty as fuck.
What? They're dead. Yo, they dead. Leave them dead. Yo, let them
It was
rest
another
in
fish in there.
Yeah,
I
that's-
thought it was just one. What was the other one looking
That's
at in
6
there?
in there.
That water was that dirty.
All right.
Spider-Man really got his ass whooped.
If y'all could have one superpower, what would it be? Go. Charles first.
I just want the Thanos glove. I can do whatever.
The
I want.
what?
The Thanos glove.
That's not how you say it.
That's how you know I ain't into that shit.
What superpower would you have?
I had the power to have any power I want whenever I want.
That's the Thanos glove.
That's not the Thanos glove.
Stop saying the Thanos glove.
You right? Damn it.
You know what? I'm going.
Whoa! No,
I'm going
hey,
to use my own.
if I could
Thanos
only
glove on
have,
somebody
if
right
I could
now.
only have one super legit like superpower, I just want to be able to refry French fries and make them come out just the same.
I feel like some French fries come out better.
You want French fries for this superpower?
I can make like when you know your French fries get cold, I can heat them up and they'll still be good. Like, that'd be my superpower. I could open a restaurant called. You can sit here for a bit.
Thanos would have definitely snapped.
That's
you.
a fucking good one.
Thanos would have called me. He would have been like, "Nigga, you want to join the army?"
That's a good one.
Chris, what's yours? What's yours?
I don't know. I have to think about it.
All right. I'm gonna let you, Charles,
That
make
motherfucker got the power to snatch a motherfucking mustache away. He wants to.
That's a good one. I don't know.
I was told when I was very young, you can't trust a black man with no mustache.
Huh?
I was told very young, you can't trust a black man with no mustache.
I would agree to an extent. There's also black men with really skinny goatees. Fuck them niggas.
Skinny goatee. I think my goatee was good. Nah, it wasn't that skinny.
He started getting.
I'm going, man. I was trying to.
You out?
Yeah, right.
Is that the end of the podcast?
Is it over?
Y'all keep going.
How long you been recording this
What
shit?
time is it?
That's an hour and a half.
Yeah, because I gotta go to Anime Expo in the morning.
It's 11:30, bro.
I guess
so
It ain't Friday.
I guess we're done.
Y'all keep going.
It ain't Friday,
That
y'all.
was the
Yeah.
worst.
Hi, Charlie.
You were the person that.
I
Okay.
said
Yeah,
about it.
okay.
That's the most awkward.
Fuck this podcast.
That was.
Tomorrow.
I'm going to Anime Expo.
You working on